Hello and welcome to another episode of Bare Bones Wargaming, a show with no bells, no whistles, no frills, just a man, a camera, and his game. On this episode, from the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli. Yes, we're going to do Shores of Tripoli, a game by Kevin Bertram from Fort Circle Games. Came out recently. I got this copy, which is my second ever review copy that I've gotten since I started my channel almost 3 years ago. It'll be 3 years in March. Holy Toledo, Ohio. So, we're going to take a look at this episode. But again, review copy, just so everybody knows. Alright. Now, this of course is a game that deals with the Barbary Pirates. That's how I remember them from school. Dealing with, of course, the U.S. Marine Corps and, of course, in the Navy. Or the Navy. In the Navy. No, that's YMCA, isn't it? In the Navy. Alright. So, we're going to take a look at this game here today. Now, I am going to do it using the solo method. There is a set of solo rules that come with the game. So we're going to focus on that. The solo side plays the pirate side. The I can't even say it. The dudes from Libya, okay? Those are the guys that the bot will play here with this, okay? This is a light game, in my opinion. Actually, I'm going to hold off on any other opinions because I'm going to do a review episode here shortly as well. All right, as you can see here, we've got the map. Map's pretty straightforward. The map, when I first unfolded the map, the first thing it made me think of was Air Assault on Crete, because I don't think I've ever seen a map quite as skinny as that one until now. You basically have your ports, like Tripoli, Algiers, Malta, Gibraltar, okay? And then you have patrol zones outside of like Tunis, Tripoli, okay? Things of that nature. And you have a couple other ports over here that have cities as well. Big ships are the frigates. Little ships are the corsairs, and then you got your infantry, which are your blocks. Okay, so pretty straightforward. Each turn has 4 seasons. Dun, 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 dun. That's it. Okay, and then you move on to the next one. The game runs from 1801 to 1806. Basically, the U.S. can win either by forcing the peace treaty on the pirates, which means these allied spaces, these orange ones, are empty, just like they are now, and there's no frigates here. I think there's another condition too. It has to be fall 1805 or later, maybe something like that. We'll find the card whenever we get it as part of the game here and all. Either that, or the U.S. can win by conquering the 3 ports that are in Tripoli, the Tripolitania. Right? The pirates can win either by money, acquiring 12 gold coins, or sinking 4 of the U.S. frigates, basically making it too costly, a la Vietnam, to continue with the conflict. That is what we're looking at here. Okay? Alright, so let's go ahead here. We'll dive right in. We'll get rolling with the game. Okay? We got everything set up here for the spring of 1801. So let's move our marker here onto the spring. And 1801. Onto here. I don't know. I haven't tried this before. This is different. Hopefully it's working. I mean, you know, hopefully it's working better. I mean, the pointer I know is working better than my big arm in there. So, all right. So we got that set up. So each turn, the first thing you do is you put any ships that are on the turn track onto the game board. Well, we don't have that right now. That can happen either as reinforcements, as you can see right now, or it can also happen by ships that are damaged. They get put on the next year track. So if a ship gets damaged in 1801, it becomes available in 1802 again. Okay? After that, now in a normal game, you're going to play this as the U.S. player. You draw 6 cards off the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 cards off the deck that you're going to use to play the game. Okay, now typically that's what the other side would do as well. There are some cards in the game that are core cards. Okay, and they have this little special symbol here. Let me pick one up for you and show you. Here. So these cards that have this little symbol here in the left-hand corner, they are the core cards. Core cards always face up in front of you. They are available. Once played, they are out of the game. The most cards you can hold in your hand is 8 cards, not counting your core cards. So you could have 8 cards plus all 3 of your core cards in front of you. Okay? The Solitaire setup is a little bit different. There are the core cards for the pirates, and then there's also this one removable event card concerning Sweden. Yeah, well, before I bought this game, I learned about this in high school, about 9th grade, I think, so that was a long time ago. But I don't remember hearing about the Swedes being involved in this, but it's cool, you know. And then down here, let me move this over slightly this way, just so we can see both of these. Then there's 2 middle cards that are only with the Solitaire game, okay? And you can tell that by the little person, their icon in the left-hand corner. And then you have your battle cards down here that are part of the game too, and we'll talk about those here as we go through. Okay, so once you get your 6 cards, and let me quickly take a look at my 6 cards because I get to go first. Nice thing about this game is there's not a whole lot of options for each turn, and I'll explain what I mean here in a second. Okay. So at the start of 1801-04, get 6 cards. I've got them. We've got our Solitaire setup here too. Oh, and also incidentally for the Solitaire setup, a couple of differences between the standard game. One of them is the pirates get an extra Corsair here, and usually Benghazi and Derna only get 2 infantry blocks, but they actually get 4, just like Tripoli does for the Solitaire game. Okay, basically it's compensation and balance for being a real player. Okay, all right. The U.S. always goes first. Okay, so the U.S. will play, the Pirates will play, and then we move on to the next season. Of course, there's 4 seasons each turn. Now, each U.S. turn, you can do a couple of things. You can either play the card for its event, like this, Burn the Philadelphia, which, of course, some cards have requirements that you have to have in order to play it. You can play it for an event. You can discard a card to move up to 2 frigates on the board. Or you can discard a card to build a gunboat in Malta. That's it. That's it, right. 3. Uno, dos, tres. No substitutions, exchanges, or refunds. That's it. You only have 3 choices each and every turn to make. Okay? Alright. Now, if you happen to discard a card, like this Philadelphia one, the Burn to Philadelphia, which of course is a Penguins fan, I completely can get on board with that. But if you use it not as the event, then it goes into the discard pile and it can come back later on in the game. Alright, now I need to move some folks, so I know I'm not going to be able to use some of these right now, so I'm going to go ahead and do just that. I'm going to take my first card and I'm going to discard it here, the General Eaton, to move 2 frigates. Now when you move frigates on the board for the US, you can move them anywhere, to any patrol zone, the shaded white areas, or to any port, including enemy ports, if you want to sail in and start getting rowdy. Okay? So, I'm going to use it to move 2 frigates out to here and patrol Gibraltar. That's my opening move. Okay? And now it's over to the bot. Now, the way the bot does things is pretty straightforward. Also, I want to point out that on the back of the rulebook, there is a page with the event cards and the battle cards, when you should play them. Okay, like for here, Happy Hunting, you play on the first Tripolitanian. I don't know why I'm having trouble with that word tonight. I don't know what's going on. Pirate Raid. Okay, so first time you do it, that's the deal. So what you want to do is have this handy, because you want to be able to look at it and see, when should you play cards. Okay, as far as the bot is concerned. Alright, so the first thing the bot will do on its turn is it will start here on the left-hand side and see if any of these cards are available to be played. Okay, now, the Murad race breaks out, deals with Gibraltar. Okay, but when we look at the back of the rulebook here, it says play if there are no frigates in the naval patrol zone. Well, I've got 2, so they're not going anywhere. Or if it's winter 1801, so basically we'll play it in the winter of 1801 if there are frigates there. Okay. Then for the bot, you just keep going left to right and look at the next cards. Well, the Constantinople one can only be played if Hammond's army is captured, Derny, so we don't do that. This one is played only if there are allies on the board, so we don't have that. And the Sweden Plays Tribute is only played if it's 1803 or later, which we don't have, we're only 1801. So then we come down here to the second row. Now these are one of the Solitaire cards that basically you're going to do this and see if you can go ahead and pull this off. So if there are 5 or more Corsairs, you perform a raid, but do not discard. So unlike the regular game, when you play with someone, like I played with my wife the other day, we had a good time with it. It was very quick. We finished the game in an hour and a half, even though it was her first game and she was just learning the game. You don't discard cards when you do that kind of thing in the solo game. Okay? So, pirates are going on raid. Now, if there were frigates here in the zone, they would basically be able to intercept them. Well, ain't nobody home. Okay? So, all these buggers now will make for the open sea out here in the deep blue water. And now they all get to roll a die for each ship. On a 5 or a 6, they captured a merchant ship. Okay? Now remember, we also have the battle cards. And the battle cards do say on the first raid, you play Happy Hunting. Well, Happy Hunting, you roll 3 extra dice. So let's see what we're going to get out of our 8 dice total. 5 ships plus the 3. Alright. Let's see. Huh? Not too shabby. And remember, the pirates will win if they can find a way to capture 12 gold coins at any time. Okay? So here they go out sailing. Not like the Commodore. Well. So we rolled a 5, plus the 3 additional for the card. And let's see, how did they make it out? Well, let's zoom in. Let's check this out. So here they are out in the open sea. Need 5s and 6s. Well, they do have a 5 and a 6. Okay, so they only got 2 successes. So that will be 2 gold coins, which is good stuff. Okay, but again, you have to look at your battle cards and see, is there anything else that's playable? Well, there is. Okay, this one is playable if the pirate raid has just been successful. Place another Corsair in the harbor of Tripoli. Holy Toledo. We're back to Toledo again, huh? Alright. So that's good for the pirates. They've got another ship. They've got 2 gold coins. They are off and running. Okay? And again, as always with my videos, I'm not pretending that there's any optimal strategy I'm trying here and stuff. I just want you to see the different mechanics. So when the raid's done, you just sail on back to the harbor. So now they got 6. Holy smoke. Now, let's say for argument's sake, and this will probably happen in the course of the video here, you do not have at least 5 ships here. Then you would draw a card from the event deck, and then you would go ahead and play it, and either, let me rephrase, you either would play it if the conditions apply, or if it does not apply, you would put it at the end of the event line and work your way down in future turns whenever the conditions would apply. Okay? Alrighty, so that is the spring of 1801. So not so good a start, but it could have been worse. Alright, we're over to summer. Okay, summer 1801. Alright, I don't have a whole lot of frigates. They're not coming out anytime soon. Oh, and by the way, there is a limit on pieces in the game. You can't have more pieces than what exists in the game. You know, if you use them up, that's it. That's all. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go ahead and discard another card, because I got a bunch of cards that are good for later in the game. I'm going to discard this, and I want to get myself a gunboat and put it in Malta. Now, the reason that's important is, anytime the frigates attack, not interception, but they actually attack one of the harbors, you can also bring along any gunboats that are in Malta. Okay? So that's my summer one here. Now, again, we'll go down the line, and we'll see. Murad race, nope, it's not. December, and there's frigates. Constantinople, nope. Newset, nope. Sweden, nope. 5 Corsair check. Ding, 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 ding. We have a winner. So they have 6, and again, there's nobody to intercept because I don't have any ships yet. So maybe I should rethink this Gibraltar business. Okay? So they'll go ahead And, oh, that was stupid. I was going to play that other card on the summer. Well, you know what? We'll play it for the fall. All right, so they're actually going to have 6 opportunities this time. Now, quite frankly, once you become familiar with the game, I just kind of leave these guys in the harbor, because if there's nobody intercepting stuff, I mean, this is a game, like I said, it's a nice light game that is very easy. You can mentally do a lot of these things without moving things on the board. I mean, you can move it on the board if you want to. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I just find it speeds up the game. That's all. So we're just going to go ahead and roll the dice. Let's see what we get. Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. Alright, well this time they got 2 5s. So that means 2 more gold coins. Any 5s or 6s will give you a gold coin. So 1, 2. Alright, they've already got 4. They're a third of their way to victory. I have to do something about this. And quite frankly, I'm about to do what I should have done last turn. I foolishly just, yeah, exactly. Anyway, so they're in good shape so far. So let's move down to the fall. So fall 1801. I'm going to go ahead and play one of my core cards here. I'm going to play Sweden showing up, 2 Swedish frigates in the naval patrol zone. Okay, and I played it as an event, so it will be removed from the game. So here comes my friend Sweden. Now next time I got to get some of my own ships over there. Okay, which of course I'll probably do. I was trying to pin those Corsairs in Gibraltar, which by the way, if you're wondering why there's no fighting in Gibraltar, it's very simple. Let's see. Some American frigates, some pirate Corsairs, and the British Navy. Okay, we're done here. So that's why there's nothing going on. So I had placed them here. They will stay on patrol. Okay, and anytime the pirates come out of their lair, they will be intercepted. So we're going to get a chance to see an interception attempt here in a minute. Okay. Again, going down through the cards, we don't have any of these requirements. Now, of course, the winter term, we will do the 1 event card. Okay. So the Corsair check. Alrighty. So here they go. We've got 5+. They're going to sail their 6 out, and Sweden is going to try and take them down. Alright. Now, with interception, you can play event cards with the U.S. Navy and stuff. I don't have any of those right now. Otherwise, you roll 2 dice for each frigate, and any 6 will sink the enemy ships as they come out of their lair. Okay, so basically in the game, to hit something, you need a 6. The only time you need a number different than a 6 is whenever you do the pirate raids, then it's a 5 or a 6. So let's see if my friend Sweden can handle it. Come on, baby. It's a 4 and a 1. No, 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 no. Come on, come on, come on. Get one of these buggers. Bugger, 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 bugger. Come on. Come on. I guess I should do that if the British Navy was helping me. Come on, baby needs a brand new pair of shoes. It's a 2 and a 1. Baby's going barefoot. All right. That's life. Okay, so the pirates managed to sneak past the Swedes, and again, they will get to roll 6 dice total. Let's see, we got a 1, 3, and a 6, so there's 1 merchant captured. Oh, 2 6s and a 5, that's 4. Holy smoke, they got 4 more coins. Yay, 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 yay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holy cow, they're only 4 coins away from victory. I'm about to get blown out of the water, literally. Uh-oh, this is not looking good. I gotta do something about this here for the winter. Okay, so, well, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and play this card, Naval Movement. This will let me move 4 American frigates and resolve any battles. So I can do a couple of things here. I could go ahead and I could just come out on the patrol line here, okay? Or I could sail all 3 of my American frigates into the harbor and attack the Corsairs where they live. Well, we haven't done that yet. So let's go ahead and do that, okay? So I'll move all 3 out. I maybe should leave these guys to finish off their job, but let's show how this works, even if I get blown out of the water here in a minute. With all these coins. These pieces are slippery. I will say that. Okay, so we're going into the harbor. Okay, now there is a card, a battle card, called the Guns of Tripoli, but for the bot, you only play if there's an attack in 1805 or 1806. Okay, otherwise you're not going to use it. Let's see if there's any other battle cards that can be used right now. Nope. Nope. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's have our naval battle here. In combat, by the way, is always simultaneous. Now, in a naval battle, the frigates will roll 2 dice, and again, they hit on a 6. The Corsairs will roll 1 die, also hitting on a 6. So, I've got 3 frigates, I'll get 6 dice. So here we go. Come on. Oh, it's a 5. That was close. But as we all know, close only counts in horseshoes, hand grenades, and tactical nuclear warfare. I missed again. 5 and 2 4s. So, no luck. Alright. The Corsairs. Rolling 1 each. They've got 6 of them. Ooh, they got a 6. This is bad. And I'll explain why here in a minute. Okay, well, the other one, they didn't get anything else. So they did get 1 6. Now, with a frigate, it takes 2 hits to sink it. Now, if it's hit once, that damages it. If it's damaged, then it goes to the turn track and comes back the next year, which is fine because that means I'll be in good shape because it is winter. Okay. After a battle, when the battle is finished, and this is one thing that the rulebook does a pretty good job of highlighting most of the key rules, but one of the rules that was not bold-faced, and I think it should be for the next edition, in my humble opinion, is the fact that any ships... I forgot my gunboat. Oh, so stupid. Oh, well. Admiral, I am not. So, any boats that survive the battle will go to Malta. Okay? So we're going to go out to Malta here. Alright? That's that. Now, last turn here, we're looking at the event cards, and again, now, this guy, Murad Reis, he will break out. Okay? There's no Americans to intercept him, so he's going to go straight into Tripoli, and now basically every single Corsair, well, save one, is there for the pirates. Okay? And that's the end of the turn. Now you're ready to move on to the next turn, 1802. And we'll get ready for the spring. Okay? First things first, if there are any American reinforcements, they go in Gibraltar. If there were any frigates, and there are ways that the pirates can get frigates in the game, they would go into Tripoli if they existed. Okay? Alright, now, as a player, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to draw 6 cards. Then I have to whittle my hand down so I only have 8 left, because from the first turn, I have 3 left over. Okay, so I'm going to have 9 cards, so somebody's got to go. We just have to figure out who. So let me count out my 6 cards, and let's see what I get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, let's see. Oh, that would be helpful. Also helpful. Not so helpful right now, so it might be the card that might be the odd man out. I'll hold on to that. Hold on to that. I'll hold on to that. Although this doesn't really affect anything till later. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, I'm going to hold on to these 8 cards. I'm going to discard the Marine Sharpshooters because I won't need them till the Marines show up. And the Army that the U.S. uses cannot show up before the spring of 1804. So there's really no point to me doing that. Okay? So here we go. We're ready to roll. It's the spring of 1802. Alright, now, let's see. I could do a couple of things here. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and attack that Corsair fleet again. So we'll see if I can make that work. So I can move up to 4 American frigates basically anywhere. And this time I shall not forget to take my gunboat as we sail into the harbor to attack the enemy. Gunboats, we get to roll 1 die. And they are sunk on a single hit. So this time I get 7 dice to try and get these pirates. So here we go. And I don't have any combat cards. At least I don't think so. Let me just double check my hand. Nope. I was not fortunate to get any combat cards. Dang it. Alright. I really could use those right now. Here we go. Oh boy. First broadside is missed. Come on, you guys. Oh no, wait. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I get 9 altogether. Alright. Hey, 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 there's a hit. I got 1-6. Excellent. Come on, baby. Come on. Boxcar Willie. Nope. 2 3s. Half of a boxcar, I guess. Alright, well, I did get one, so I will get to sink one of the Corsairs. Alright, now the Corsairs, of course, will get to fire back. And there are a lot of them. There's 2, 4, 6, 8. Whew, that is a lot. Okay, first broadside, missed. No 6s. The second broadside. Ooh, there's one hit, and somebody's on the floor, as you can hear, I'm sure. Somebody's running for their life. I guess they don't want to play anymore tonight. Yeesh, come on, you guys. Okay, so I sink one of the pirate Corsairs. This is good. Now, I can either damage a frigate or I can sink the gunboat. Well, I'm going to sink the gunboat because I want to keep the frigates. Leave the gun, take the cannoli, right? Alright, now notice, naval battles only last one turn. So that's it. So I'm going to scamper back to here. Back to Malta. And there we go. I'm all finished. Alright, now, again, event cards. Constantinople can't be played. Yusuf can't be played. Sweden can't be played. So we're down to the 5 Corsair check. Yep, yep, yep. Here they go. Alright, here we go again. Sweden, come on, Sweden. I need your help, man. Come on. Come on, you guys get 4 shots. Give me some good broadsides. Hey, there's a 6. Boom. Come on, I need another one. Come on. Here, maybe this time if I say Boxcar Willie and yell Mule Train, maybe it'll work. For those of you who don't know who Boxcar Willie is, look it up. Oh, well, you know what? Maybe I should have yelled Mule Train, because I was close on that one. 2 6s. Well done, Sweden. My friend, the Swedes. So we sunk 2 as they tried to scamper out to the open sea. Not too shabby. Alright. Well, that takes a dent in things there. And now they're back down to 5. Alright. Pretty cool. 3 and 2, 5 is what they got left. Here. Whoops. Forgot to move myself into... oh no, we're still in the spring. No, I messed that up. Okay. So they got 5. Let's see what they get. See if they get any more merchants. Holy cow, what is with my red dice tonight? They don't want to play. Come on, you guys. You can't go on strike yet. Got too much stuff to do, man. Oh. Let's see. Whoops. What do we got? Oh boy. We got a 5. Let's hope that's all we're going to get. Yep, that's all we got. We got a 5. Okay. That's 1 more gold coin. They need 3 more to win. Yikes. Okay, I'm starting to sweat here a little bit. Starting to feel the heat. Alright. Summer, 1802. Oh, let's see. What can I do? I really need to sink some of those ships. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play this event card in the summer. I'm going to launch the Intrepid, okay, which is basically a die roll. So higher the better. Come on, man. It's a 3. Well, good news and bad news. Bad news is it wasn't as effective as I was hoping, because I could have sunk 2 of the Corsairs. The good news is I did manage to get 1. So that whittles them down to 4. Okay. So not too shabby. Now we'll get to see how the bot operates when there are less than 5 Corsairs. Okay. So summer, again, Constantinople, use of Sweden. There are no 5 Corsairs. Okay. Now the reason I have this big green die here on this card is because you don't do this raid or build until the draw pile is out of cards for the bot. Okay. Now the bot will play through its draw pile. It will never shuffle. Okay. So once a card is played, it is done. So let's draw the card here. And what did we get? Okay. So troops to Dern. Okay. Playable with Hamlet's army has not captured it. Plays 2 triple guys infantry in that city. Okay. Now we can check the back cover and make sure. Should we play that right away? Yep. It says right there. There we go. Let me center it a little bit more. Okay, if it's controlled by Tripoli, you play immediately. Otherwise, you discard to perform raid or build action. Alright, so some more troops marching in. Alrighty. So that's going to fortify that sucker up to 8. Woo! Alright. Okay, fall. Let's see. Now, since there's only 4 of them there, maybe I should start being active with some other stuff. I can't play that. Want to hold that. Because I can't do that till later. Let's go ahead and play this. We'll play this early deployment card. Okay, so basically we take 1 frigate from the following year and place it in any naval patrol zone. Well, there we go. I will play it from 1803, obviously into Tripoli. Alright, so the bot for the fall, these 3 event cards, not playable. Okay, 5 Corsairs, we only have 4. So again, we're going to draw a card off the deck and see what we get for an event. Alright, now, this is a little different from the main game. The main game, the Algerian Corsairs already have to declare war to be able to play this. But in the Solitaire game, okay, you discard it to perform a raid or a build action. Alright, you can raid with these, okay, even if you don't have the Algerians on the board. So that is a little bit different, okay, than that. So let's see if it's a raid. It says if a harbor has at least 3 Corsairs. We do, okay, and more Corsairs than American and Swedish frigates in the zone. Well, 4 to 3, okay, they've got 4. Here, just move the army away a little bit more. There we go. So we got 4. I need to get one of those things, you know, with the flat thing that you push the pieces around like you see in the movies. That's what I need to get. So there's 4 versus 3, so I do have more, okay. Then we're going to raid from that harbor. Otherwise, we would put a new Corsair in the harbor. Okay, so we are off and running to raid. Okay, all right, so here we go. Okay, so now we'll be able to intercept between the Swedes and the USN. So let's see here. We got 2 from the US Navy. 2 and a 1. Come on. What kind of effort is that? The Swedes. Hey, what can I say? What can I say? I love Sweden. Boxcars. And a couple of 2s. Okay. Alright, so 2 Corsairs were sunk. Excellent. That's really hammering them down now. Now those 2, of course, that are survived, they slip out to raid. Let's see what they come up with here. Nope, a 3 and a 2. No luck. Alright, so no money this time. Okay. Cool. So we're over to the winter of 1802. Oh, let's see. What should I do now? What do I got left here? Should I put some more guys on a patrol? Should I just go ahead and attack and try to sink what's left? Should I get a gunboat? I could do that too. You know, I'm happy with the frigates I have on patrol. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and discard a card to build a gunboat. So that's what I'll do. I will discard a card and I will build a gunboat and put it up here in Malta. There. Okay, now, over here to the pirates. So again, Constantinople, nope, nothing captured. Yusuf, not enough people. Sweden, it's not 1803. 5 Corsairs, we only have 2, so we got to draw a card off the event deck. Okay? Alright, well, they're really looking for a land campaign. So more troops to Benghazi. Okay? So, we're going to beef up the defenses of Benghazi. Whew. So that basically means if I want to win this game, I'm going to have to force the treaty on them, because quite frankly, I don't think I'll have the horses to capture all of these harbors right now. Okay? And again, we are completed with another turn. So we're ready to move on to 1803. Okay? Alright, let me go ahead and quickly play through 1803 here. I know the video is getting a little long, but Let me go ahead and do that here. So 1803, I don't have any new frigates to put on the map. I need to draw 6 cards again. 6, and I'm holding in my hand 4. So that's 10. So that means I need to whittle things down to a more acceptable level. Okay, that one is good. That one is good. That one is very good. I gotta hold on to that. I might need that soon. Let's see. I don't need that one anytime soon. And I'm not gonna need that one anytime soon. So let's see. Definitely need this. Definitely need this. Definitely want that. Definitely want that. Definitely want that. Alright, so how many cards do I have? 2, 4, 6, 8. Perfect. Alright, so I'm going to discard 2 of my cards to whittle my hand down to 8. Okay. Alright. So here we go. Spring of 1803. Alright. So first thing I'm going to do, because they're so close on the gold coins, I'm going to play the Constantinople Demands Tribute. So the Tripolitanian player has to return 2 gold coins to the supply. Sweet! So bye-bye. Now they need 5 gold coins to win. Okay. Now, with the bot, since it is 1803, they're going to do the Sweden pays tribute. Okay. Playable 1803 or later. And Swedish frigates, okay, they return and they get 2 gold coins. So I guess I just kind of canceled that card out. So that's it. Bye-bye, my friends from Sweden. So, but you did a nice job. I do appreciate all your help and all your effort in dealing with the pirates. Alright, and just as quickly as that, we're into the summer of 1801. Or 1803, I'm sorry, 1803. Alright, I'm going to play Naval Movement because I got to get some folks off here. Let me check one thing though on this treaty card. When can I force the treaty? Fall of 1805 or later. Boy, that's a long ways away yet. Yeah, okay, you know what? I'm just going to come up on... No, I'm going to play this one first. I'm going to do the Congress authorizes action. So I'm going to put 2 frigates on the following year turn tracks. So 2 more frigates from supply on the 1804 space. So in 1804, I will have 3 frigates that I will be able to play. Alright, not too bad. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay. So the bot, we don't have the Constantinople, we don't have the Yusuf, we don't have 5, so we pulled a card off the deck. Let's see. Tripoli attacks. They're moving all their frigates and corsairs to the naval patrol zone. Ooh, they caught us sleeping a little bit. If there were Swedish ones, they don't participate. Yikes. So hopefully I'm not going to get nailed here. Alright, so we have a battle. Which you know what that means. And I shouldn't say this out loud because you know what's going to happen. But if I roll boxcars for the Corsairs, they're going to sink my frigate. Remember, 4 frigates, they win the game. Alright, my frigate did get a hit. So, I did sink one of the Corsairs. Good. Let's see. Okay, 5 and a 2. So my fears were unfounded. Notice though with interception attempts like this, or battle attempts, actually no, this is a battle. So my guys will have to go back. I think they would go back to Malta. That's what happens after a naval battle. Let me just double check that real quick. All surviving American gunboats and undamaged frigates are moved to Malta. If the naval combat occurred in a naval patrol zone, okay, they return back to Tripoli. Okay, so I do return to Malta. So Malta is quite loaded there with that. Alright, fall. Let's see, fall turn. Now see, the problem is I can't build my army until the spring. So I'm kind of stuck here right now, trying to figure out what cards to play. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and... Now I see I want to save that. Alright, I'm going to discard this, which means it won't trigger off the event there. I'm going to do it to move 2 frigates on patrol, and that's it. All right, the pirates, not those ones, don't have 5 Corsairs, so we got to play an event card. Oh, here we go. So Algiers declares war. 3 Algerian Corsairs in the harbor of Algiers. Now, as you see, they're colored orange. So basically, when one of the other states declares war, you put the 3 in there, and now they're ready to roll. Okay? All right. So again, notice how quickly this game does move. All right, winter. The winter of our discontent. Let's see. How should I finish this playthrough? Let's finish it with a bang. How's that? You know what? There's 3 there. Let's do some naval movement. I'm going to move my 3 Corsairs plus the gunboat, and we're going to try and sink those buggers that just showed up in Algiers. So here we go. All right. So I'll get 7 dice altogether. 2 for each frigate. 3 times 2 is 6. And then 1 for the gunboat. Got 1 6. Got 2 6s. So nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, they get to roll 3 dice. And let's see what they can do. Ay, Chihuahua. Holy smoke, they rolled 2 6s. Good thing I have that gunboat, because otherwise I would lose a frigate. As it is, this is a little bit of a Pyrrhic victory now. Okay? So I did sink 2 of the Algerian Corsairs. Yay! Now, I will have to sink my gunboat. That's not bad. But I'll have to damage one of my frigates, so we'll go onto the track. But then again, it is winter, so maybe I shouldn't be too upset about that. But whew, thank you, Mr. Gunboat. You are my friend too. Holy crackers. All right, they go back to Malta. All right, one last time here for the pirates. They don't have the 5 Corsairs in Tripoli. So we're going to flip the event card. And there's going to be troops to Tripoli. So they're going to send 2 more troops to Tripoli. Well, I will say one thing for these pirates. They are going to be ready if there's any kind of invasion of their territory. If I'm going to put boots on the ground, I want to send in the Marines. I'm really, really going to have to earn my victory that way. Woo! Whoops. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump you there, gang. Okay, and that's it. That is the end of 1803. So now we're ready to move on to 1804. Okay? Alrighty, so I'm going to stop there because this video is fairly lengthy. But this gives you an idea how the solo bot plays. I got kind of moving and a little excited and stuff, so I might have missed a couple of battle guard cards. I tried to do a good job. I know I missed the signal book with the interception. Where's that one at? Dun, 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 dun. Oh no, actually it says play on the first pirate raid of 1805 or 1806. Well, we're not there yet. We're only in 1804. So I didn't actually miss that one. Okay. Alright, as you can see, again, this game plays quickly, and it is a lot of fun. It is tense too, because with the gold coins. Now granted, I could have made a different opening move that would have kept the pirate raid down a lot more, but then you go through more event cards, which means more of the allies could declare war, and all kinds of happy stuff could happen there. So, yeah. So anyway, this is the solo bot that comes with the game, okay? And hopefully it'll give you a good idea, because I know, there's quite a few of you out there that play solo like I do a lot. So having the solo rules is very important part of things. So this should give you a good feel for how all this works, okay? All right, next episode, this is counting this one here, this is my 6th or 7th play. I have played this game now two-handed by myself. In other words, just playing both sides normally. I have played this with my wife once, and she enjoyed it. She wants to play again. So that's always good news. That's a ringing endorsement, too, from the non-wargamer community. And I've played it now. This is my 2nd or 3rd time, I guess. Wait. I'm working on the math here. Yeah, it's my 2nd or 3rd time with the solo bot that I've played this, too. Okay, so I'll be coming back with another episode, perhaps very soon, because I have all my notes made for my review. I just need to go ahead and film it, basically. Okay, all right. So again, this game is Shores of Tripoli. And as always, this is Tim Korchner from Bare Bones Wargaming saying thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time with my review of the Shores of Tripoli. Semper Fi!